So I've been wanting to do a Let's Play of Pokemon Platinum since, and I'm not kidding, 2012? And I guess the lesson here, and I'm gonna play this game in English. Yes please. The lesson here, I suppose, is that if you put off doing a Let's Play for a solid decade, then the Pokemon Company will remake the game anyway, and you'll have a nicer version to play, I guess. Hello there, it's so very nice to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Rowan. However, everyone just calls me the Pokemon Professor. We've been around this block before. This world is widely inhabited by creatures known as Pokemon. And that's a Munchlax. We humans live alongside Pokemon as friends. At times we play together, and at other times we work together. Some people use their Pokemon to battle and develop closer bonds with them. What do? I conduct research so that we may learn more about Pokemon. Now, why don't you tell me a little about yourself? So, okay. This is probably a good time to mention that I typically go into when, just in video games in general, but especially Pokemon, around June, or when E3 ordinarily would be. I usually go into spoiler avoidance mode for new games, and this time around I've been particularly good at that, I like to think. I actually did not even know this game was coming out until I got an email from Target telling me that my pre-order had shipped. So, aside from what's already, like, been known in the Pokemon fandom about, like, the original Gen 4 games, I know practically nothing about this. Which, I'm pretty happy about. And I didn't even know that we have the option to choose, like, different skin tones and hair colors and that sort of thing. I don't expect that we're gonna see full character customization because, Dawn and, Barry, the default protagonists, are, like, they're their own protagonists, and they're not just, like, blank slates the way that, like, the Gen 8 protagonists were. I am going to pick someone at random. And, like, I've typically in Pokemon games played as, like, the default guy, because that's me, I guess. Maybe with longer hair if possible, but, let's mix it up. Let's pick a random one. Okay, we are... I didn't actually even see which one I picked, but we are going to be D-R... I could plug in a keyboard, but my keyboard is currently on the floor, and I don't feel like plugging it into my Nintendo Switch. D-R-A-G-O-N-I-T-E. Okay, you can hit the plus button. My name is Dragonite, and yeah, we've been through this, Rowan. A fine name that is. I'm glad you think so. By this point in history, a lot of people... Okay, this is my rival. This is, God, what's his face? The annoying one. Anyway, his name might be... Oh, this is Barry. Who's the... Oh, Lucas is the default male protagonist in Gen 4. Had to think about that one. Barry, Damien, Tyson, and Marcus. This would probably be a fun time to, because not all Pokemon games let you name your rival. This would be a fun time to name my rival after one of my friends, especially because this is one of the more annoying rivals. Give me a moment, I'm gonna think about this. Okay, you know what? I did decide to plug my keyboard into my Switch, so this is going to be... Waffle. John Algitz is a good friend of mine, and we constantly, like, get on each other's case about things such as the ideal breakfast food. He thinks it's waffles, I think it's pancakes. And it's just one of those dumb, like, back and forths. But I'm gonna be naming my rival after him. I thought about some other people, but I'm actually not sure who I've named rival characters after in the past, and I don't want to, like, do duplicates. Alright, Dragonite, this time has come. Your very own tale of grand adventure is about to unfold. On your journey, you will meet countless Pokemon and people. I'm sure that along the way, you will discover many things, perhaps even something about yourself. Now go on and leap into the world of Pokemon. Alright. We're gonna do this. Despite the exploration team's best efforts, the rare, oddly colored Pokemon eluded detection. The rumored red Gyarados failed to appear, even fleetingly, to the crestfallen team. That concludes our special report, Search for the Red Gyarados, brought to you by Jubilife TV on Nationwide Net. See you next week, same time, same channel. Okay, boy, this is what one might call a chibi. I'm vaguely under the impression that this game is much more done in the style of Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee than it is in like the Sword and Shield style, and this is very apparent right now. I have not actually played any of the Let's Go games. My knowledge of them is pretty limited, but the chibi style definitely looks like that. So we have a Nintendo Switch on the floor. It's the latest game console, a Nintendo Switch. Alright, cool. I expect that I can go and talk to everything, can't I? TV is turned off. You check the PC. Pokemon basics. People live alongside Pokemon in this world. The people that battle Pokemon are called Pokemon trainers. I am well aware. Been one of those for a long time now. This is where I pass out for 8 hours a day. Can I get up? There we go. This sign on the wall. Can I read this? The X button opens the menu. Okay, that sounds like a good time to go. We have an objective marker. Very nice. That feels like a good time to go into the menu, change the text speed to fast. Let's have a look at the window styles. The one with the Pokeball is kind of nice. Let's go with the one with the Pokeballs. Alright, battle effects on, battle style. If I feel like I need a challenge, I may set this to set, but for now we'll go with Switch. I don't want to spend a tremendously long amount of time in battles. The longer I do Let's Plays of Pokemon games, the more emphasis I like to put on the world and not the battles themselves, aside from obvious things like gym leaders and other boss fights, because I think that's the more interesting part of the game, at least to watch as a Let's Play. Give nicknames, yes. Gyroscope. Well, that doesn't matter because the Switch is docked. Autosave on. I'm gonna turn that to off because I do like to save when I've had assurance that my recording has been saved successfully to my hard drive. Background music. Oh, so we do not. The decision in Sword and Shield, and I didn't really think much of it, but it really was a baffling decision to like lock the audio volume settings behind an item that you get like an hour into the game. It wasn't like, I didn't think it was like hugely a problem or anything, but it was just a strange decision. And I see in this game they've just automatically put them in the menu. Alright, that sounds good. So I don't know if I've actually said this yet. I am playing Brilliant Diamond. A lot of times, and you probably noticed this in the Pokemon games that I've done Let's Plays of, I do choose the bluish version of the game. I did X, I did Omega. I had to think about that one too. I did Alpha Sapphire. I see my mom's skin tone has changed to match mine. That's cool. Waffle came calling for you a little while ago. I don't know what it was about, but he said it was an emergency. I think the only red-themed Pokemon game that I've done the Let's Play of, aside from Gen 5, in which I did like all of them, was Sun. And I don't remember what the rationale behind that was. I think it was just because Solgaleo looks cooler. Mom's favorite dessert is in the refrigerator. Alright, that's important. The kitchen is spotless. You can see your face on the floor. Alright, good to know. I like to think that I had something to do with, like, helping clean or whatever, but this is all headcanon. Did you say Mom does her delicious cooking, like, in the toaster? Yeah, alright. The toaster, the most important of kitchen apparatus. I can understand toaster oven, because you can do quite a lot with toaster ovens, but just the plain old pop-up toaster is where my mom does her cooking. Cool, that's my house. Alright. Are you the technology is incredible guy? It does. You can now play people around the... You can now... I gotta slow down. You can now play with people around the world wirelessly. Awesome. Alright, and I see we have reflections. And this is very, This looks, so far, and I've seen all of, what, like 5 minutes of it so far, very faithful to the DS graphics converted into 3D, particularly with the trees. The Pokemon fandom being the garbage fire that it is, I'm going to just assume that people made a big to-do about the trees, but this is... I think these are pretty good. And, of course, we have the clouds floating overhead. That's very important. You can't have a Gen 4 Pokemon game, or a Sinnoh Pokemon game specifically, without having those. My game dev partner in crime and I have just gone on at length over like Discord calls and whatnot about like the clouds that float along overhead in the Sinnoh games. Anyway, I'm sure you're going to hear a lot more about technical art from me over the course of this game. Because for those of you who are unaware, that is what I have spent a large portion of the last 2 years doing. It's true that wild Pokemon do attack people sometimes. However, Pokemon also let you become friends with them. It's the fun part. So I'm supposed to go to Barry's house. I'm going to assume that he's in the other one because that's the one with the mailbox. You are just zipping around. You're off to hang with Waffle again, right? You two sure are tight. Alright, and this is Helena bringing you on-the-spot weather. Route 212 is getting doused by rain. It's the sort of weather that's right for enjoying music at home. Maybe have some tea and gaze at the rain-covered plants. Perhaps you can giggle at people running to avoid the downpour. That's all for the weather, brought to you by Helena. I don't know about anyone else, but I think rain is just the most underrated of weather effects. In real life, not necessarily in video games. In video games, it's all the same to me. But I like rain. And, It's not so much that I like spending time indoors, but just the atmosphere of rain is nice. One of these days I'm gonna come up with better vocabulary. Bonk! Thud. In double-sized font. Just like the originals. What was that about? Oh, hey Dragonite! I'm going to the lake, you should come too, and be quick about it. Okay, Dragonite, I'm fining you 1 million Pokédollars if you're late. I feel like that should be closer to, like, I want to say 1.6 million, adjusting for inflation. But, oh, geez, forgot something. And you're going to go back in. Alright, so that's Barry. Needs no introduction. Okay, so he's upstairs, goofing off. You're just his mom. You're just used to him running around like a crazy person. You come calling. He was gone for a second, but then he came running right back home. He just can't sit still, that boy. I wonder who he takes after. Alright, so I am not, as much as I want to, I am not going to look in everybody's refrigerator. This one doesn't actually have any text. It's the Pokemon Research Corner. Today we'll examine a wild Pokemon live in the field. Ah, here we go. Wild Cleffa conveniently just came along. Oh, it's holding something. Let's roll up and take a look. Hi there, can I take a look? Yow, ouch! Scratch my finger. But okay, we now know that Wild Cleffa can have the possibility of holding a Moonstone. Thank you, Cleffa. Here's your Moonstone back. Ah! Scratch me again. As usual, I got a Pokemon riled up at me. It's time for me to go. So long. Farewell. After you just said goodbye. Barry, if I recall, is upstairs. He's going through his things that he wants to bring on his adventure. And you really should put that Nintendo Switch back in the dock if you're going to be gone on a long journey, because you don't want like someone stepping on it or anything by accident. Like your mom when she comes up here to like chase the squirrels out of the rafters or whatever. Better take my bag and my guidebook too. Oh, hey Dragonite. We're going to the lake. I'll be waiting you. It's a 10 million Pokédollar fine if you're late. Alright, so the amount of interest that I'm owing you is increasing, it seems. Put it back in the dock, for God's sake. I think mine is lying on the floor too. In the game, not in real life. In real life, it's obviously sitting in the dock because I'm playing it on the HDMI out right now. The preceding program has been brought to you by Jubilife TV. That was not very interesting. So, I do vaguely remember, and it's been a long time since I've actually played a Sinnoh game, but I do vaguely remember that the TVs in this game, more so than the other Pokemon games, tend to have interesting things on them. I don't know if it's going to be worth my while to go and talk to every single television in the game, but I'm probably going to do it at least a couple times. You're looking for Waffle. He just went tearing off a little while ago. He's probably not gone too far. Why don't you chase after him? Alright. Hey Waffle, your mom told me to make sure that you don't do anything irresponsible. You saw the news report on TV, right? You know, search for the Red Gyarados, the mysterious appearance of the furious Pokemon in the lake. That show got me thinking, I bet our local lake has a Pokemon like that in it too. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go find a Pokemon like that. Is it too late for me to back out of this? Oh wait. Okay, so I can move. Okay, I thought we were still in the cutscene. Alright, like I said, it's been a little while since I've gone and played myself a Sinnoh game. Sinnoh is, in fact, the only currently generation of Pokemon that has not been featured on my YouTube channel. in any capacity. I have not played any of the Gen 1 games or Fire Red Leaf Green, but I have, Sinnoh has been made an appearance, Kanto rather, has made an appearance on my YouTube channel via, what is it? Heart Gold and Soul Silver? What's going on? Professor, there's nothing out of the ordinary on the other side, either. I may have been mistaken. Something appears to be different than it was before, but... fine. It's enough that we have seen the lake. Lucas, we're leaving. Professor, you've been gone for 4 years now. How are you enjoying being back in Sinnoh? There is one thing I can say. There are many kinds of rare Pokémon in Sinnoh. The region serves us very well in regard to our studies. Excuse me, let us pass, please. Sorry, folks. Okay, I thought you actually got stuck on us for a minute, and I was like, are we just gonna be trapped in a cutscene? But no. What was that about, those two? Huh? Dragonite, let's go check this out. What's that? Don't go in the tall grass? No problem, no problem. We won't be in there long enough for wild Pokemon to come out. It's a briefcase. These people forgot it here. What are we supposed to do with it? We can try to return it, but who were they? I heard them say Professor. Oh, we're off to a good start. Ah! Pokemon! What's going on? Alright, so we're gonna go and choose our starter. I have zero plans for what I'm going to use in this game. Those are Pokeballs. Let's battle using the Pokemon inside them. Which one do you want then? So, I'm going to assume that the roster of Pokemon that is available for capture in Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl is very much the same that it was in original Diamond and Pearl, which is to say that it is absolutely starved for fire types. And as much as I like the Penguin, I think just so that I don't go absolutely bonkers insane, I should probably choose Chimchar. But with that said, I just like Penguins. I'm trying to think how much I remember about Sinnoh. Is it, You know what No, never mind. Alright, I'm just gonna go with Chimchar. There are many other water types in Sinnoh that I like, including but not limited to Magikarp, but there are not... I think Ponyta and Magmar are legitimately the only other Pokemon of fire type in Sinnoh and Diamond and Pearl. Go, Chimchar! And I'm not even sure about Magmar. I'm not even sure, like, what you can do with that. That might have been a Platinum Edition. Because I've only actually played Platinum. I have not played Diamond and Pearl. Anyway. Let's just go mash the A button on Scratch, and we are going to, dispatch this thing in quick manner. Yeah. Alright. Today. Alright. One more. And there we go. Okay, what was I saying? So I was saying I've only played Platinum. I have not played Diamond or Pearl. I believe in Platinum the game was opened with that Piplup was way tougher than yours. There were other people's Pokemon, but we have to use them. Those people wouldn't mind, will they? All right, fine. We're just gonna get interrupted by more cutscenes. Phew! You found the briefcase? The professor would have gone through the roof if you knew I forgot it here. What? Did you guys use these Pokemon? Oh man, how am I gonna explain this to the professor? This is the professor's briefcase, so I'll take it, okay? What was that about? I don't know what's going on, Dragonite. Let's get out of here. So, if we get attacked by another Pokemon, we might be in trouble. Alright, are we done with the cutscenes? Can I explain my expertise with Sinnoh and or lack thereof? At Verity Lakefront. You go ahead. I know we have to return those Pokemon. They're not ours, but I just want to spend a little more time with this little guy. Alright, you do that. So I played Platinum. I have not played Diamond and Pearl, I say for like the third time. And I believe in Platinum the game opened with I believe Cyrus was the one doing a little monologue at the lakefront instead of the unchosen protagonist plus the professor doing a dialogue at the lakefront. I think in Diamond and Pearl it started out this way. I'm assuming because this tends to be the way that the remakes generally go, that this is going to be more of a remake of actual Diamond and Pearl, and not the enhancements of Platinum. You guys! Hey, it's those people! Is that old guy staring at us? He has very intense eyebrows, I just must say. I heard from Lucas that you used their Pokemon. Let me see them, please. Chimchar and Piplup. I see. That's how it is. Please do something about those eyebrows. You're intimidating me with those eyebrows. Lucas, I'm going back to my lab. Yeah, of course. Professor, wait for me. You should visit us at our lab later, I think. We'll be seeing you. Awkward. What was all that craziness about? I mean, if he was angry, he could have just yelled at us or whatever. And you didn't want his Pokemon back? Dragonite, we should go home too. Alright, so we're gonna teleport home, apparently. What's up, dear? Wow, I can't believe that happened to you. Am I glad that both you and Waffle are unharmed. The professor mentioned that it is most likely... The professor you mentioned is most likely Professor Rowan of Sandgem Town. I've heard that he is well known for his studies in Pokemon. I hear he's also quite intimidating. It's those eyebrows, I'm telling you. Dragonite, I think you need to visit him in Sandgem Town. You need to properly explain why you had no choice but to use his Pokemon. Don't worry, I'm sure he'll understand. Alright, so we're being summoned before the judge and the jury. Oh, I know, Dragonite, put these on. You received a pair of running shoes. Good to know, so I can now actually do something with the B button. Going to Sandgem Town is like an adventure in itself, right? Those running shoes, you can get into faraway places much faster. Okay, let me read the instructions. Tilt the left stick firmly and dash about faster than ever before. Put the running shoes and blaze on new trails. Put on the running shoes and blaze new trails of adventure. Well, isn't that just nifty? Okay. Let's see. Is there anything? There's nothing up here, right? I know in some games you can, like, come back to your PC and extract some materials from storage or whatever, but I don't seem to think that is the case here. I really should put the Switch away. Alternatively, I can just take it with me. Play that on the adventure. Alright. So, we are going to go up to Sandgem Town. I'm going to end things off here. Let's see, the way that this is gonna work, I'm currently playing this. I'm currently playing Bravely Default 2. I'm currently, as of tomorrow, I have one other game that I want to start posting because my attention is best divided between a million things, apparently. Because that's just how I roll. And I will post that in alteration with this game. It's probably gonna be like Bravely Default 2, Brilliant Diamond, the new game, Bravely Default 2, Brilliant Diamond, the new game, but, I may just post things on the basis of whenever I have them rendered and ready to go in between, like, the game dev videos that I make. So that's what the status is with that. We'll see. It's not of huge importance, I think. The other game probably will not be going on for that long, and after that, I'm probably going to, just, post this and Bravely Default 2 in tandem until both of them are finished, because I really want to be done with Bravely Default 2. And, this game is probably not going to be a brief ordeal either. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed that. My name is Dragonite, and I will see you all later.